sir.
Luke 13:8, and it reads, and he answering said unto him, Lord, let it alone this year also, till I shall dig about it and dung it.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings and salutations to the Akyam, the Akwathiam, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. We are the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and the rise of the children of Israel to rule the kingdom of heaven, a righteous kingdom on this earth. Okay, you want to read that again?
Luke 13:8, and answering said unto him, Lord, let it alone this year also, till I shall dig about it and dung it.
And dung it. We're talking about the children of Israel being fed this knowledge, man. Okay? Go ahead. You got. Go ahead and read on down. Let me see what you got. I should have put more on there. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Verse 9, and if it bear fruit, well, and if not, then after that thou shalt cut it down.
And that's talking about the 2/3 of Israel. If they don't accept this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Holy Scriptures, the Most High is getting ready to destroy it, man. The 2/3 are getting ready to be put through hell because they're not going to listen to this knowledge, man. Okay? You got any more on that?
No, that was it.
Go ahead and grab Isaiah 5, 3 and 5. I think there was some more with that, but we'll stop there and go ahead to Isaiah 5, 3 and 5. 3 to 5. Yeah.
Luke 5, verse 3.
Now, Isaiah 5. Start 3 and then read 5.
Isaiah 5, verse 3. And now, O inhabitants of Jerusalem, and men of Judah, judge, I pray you, betwixt me and my vineyard.
And the vineyard is the children of Israel. And what we're doing out here right now is reading these scriptures to the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, okay? Telling them what their judgment is going to be if they don't come back to these scriptures, man. They don't come back to the true God of the Bible, which is Yahweh, okay? And his son is Yahweh Shai. If they don't come back to these, the judgments that are written in this book is going to occur on them, man. It's going to come to them, okay? Go ahead.
What could have been done more to my vineyard that I have not done in it?
What more could the Most High do to the children of Israel that he hasn't done so far? He's put them in slavery, okay? He's made them the lowest people on this earth, you know? He's taken away all kinds of opportunities from the children of Israel, all kinds of blessings, actually added curses. What more can he do to these people, man, to get them to understand what he's trying to do for them? Go ahead.
That I have not done in it. Wherefore, when I looked that it should bring forth grapes, brought it forth wild grapes.
Wild grapes. So what our people act like? A bunch of goddamn animals, man. You know, even after all the curses that have been put on us, okay? Now that brothers are out here teaching this truth and telling the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that they're the children of Israel, a special people, God's chosen people, you know, they still act like a bunch of fucking animals out here, man. You know? Our people still out here killing each other, selling drugs to their own mamas and aunties, you know? Being wicked as hell, man. And that starts with the people that are in the upper echelon, those damn stars. Look at Will Smith, wicked as hell, man. Jada, a goddamn witch. You know, that's who our people follow, man. All the wickedness and witchcraft. But what more does the Most High have to do to these people to get them to fucking understand? Guess what? You're gonna find out because he's getting ready to start doing a lot of killing. Go ahead, bro.
And now go to, I will tell you what I will do. Isaiah 5:5. And now go to, I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the hedge thereof.
I will take away the hedge. There's a protection that's over the children of Israel right now. But the so-called white man is getting ready to get that. He's getting ready to be able to see, okay, what he needs to do to these people, man. And that's going to be the Lord working through Esau, his sword, his whooping stick. Okay? He's using Esau as a whooping stick, and he's getting ready to let Esau loose on the children of Israel again. And you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are going to see who your real fucking enemy is. All right? You're getting ready to see. Go ahead.
And it shall be eaten up, and break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down.
And it shall be trodden down. The wall is getting ready to be taken down off that protection, that hedge of protection on the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, even after it was taken down when they were put in slavery, on slave ships. Okay? And then to a certain extent, the Most High took Esau off of their necks. You know, even with the curses still on them, he took them, he stopped them from doing all the killing they used to do to us, man. All the buck breaking. Okay? All that hardcore bondage that we went through. He took that away for a minute. But now he's getting ready to bring all that hell back to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians because you don't want to fucking listen. Okay? Go ahead. Grab 2 Ezra 9 and 21.
2 Ezra 9 and 21. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of a cluster.
I saw and spared it greatly. He's talking about the elect, that 1/3, that grape. Okay? Go ahead.
And a plant of a great people.
Mm-hmm.
Let the multitude perish then.
Let the multitude perish then, and that's talking about the 2/3. Go ahead.
Which was born in vain.
Mm-hmm.
And let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
And with great labor have I made it perfect. And what labor is that, man? You know, the Most High has set apart a group of men, women, and children, mainly the men, starting with the men of Great Millstone, the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, okay? Giving them the 100% understanding of the Holy Scriptures, you see? To create order amongst men, amongst the children of Israel, okay? That's great labor, man. That's the labor that the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua has performed on this earth to show you that that his power is real. And he's getting ready to show you a hell of a lot more. Okay? And all these people walking around downtown like everything's okay. You got World War III getting ready to kick off, or it already has. Okay? The MOTB is coming. They're getting ready to crash this goddamn economy. You see? And you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are going to be the first ones to feel that thing. You see? And he's going to let these goddamn Edomites, the so-called white man, this sword, according to the book of Psalms that David wrote about, you know, he's getting ready to kill the multitude, man. Let the multitude perish then. Go ahead, bro. That was it. Psalm 17 and 13.
Psalms 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Deliver my soul. I just got done talking about this. The nation of Edom is the sword of the Most High, okay? They were given power over the earth. Job 9 and 24 talks about the earth being given into the hand of the wicked, okay? Now, that's the sword that's being talked about, but it also says that the hammer of the whole earth has been broken. Who is the hammer of the whole earth right now? The nation of Edom, the so-called white man, okay? That's the hammer of the whole earth. It's been broken, man. You can see it happening right now, right before your eyes, but everybody's walking around like ain't a fucking thing wrong. But you're going to find out that there is something wrong. Okay? The end of this goddamn kingdom, the end of this system is coming. That's what's wrong, man. That sword, we're praying to the Most High every day that we're delivered from that sword that's coming to this place, man. You see? Deliver my soul from thy sword, which is the wicked. Who are the wicked? The so-called white man, the nation of Edom. Go ahead, brother.
From men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life.
They have their portion in this life. Who has everything on this side? Yes, because there's black people with some nice shit. You know what I'm saying? There's Latinos with nice shit. But if you look around, every time I'm driving down the highway in my truck, working my ass off, all I see driving around in campers and going on vacations and driving around and floating around in yachts is the so-called fucking white man catching swordfish and shit. While I'm busting my ass. On the side, I'm looking off the highway, I see golf courses in the middle of no fucking where. You know, who's playing golf? The so-called white man. You know, they had their portion in on this side, man. But we get ready to get next. Go ahead, brother.
Which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure.
Mm-hmm.
They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes.
Leave the rest of their substance to their babes.
Yep.
Who passes down houses from generation to generation?
Yep.
You see? We can't do that. We haven't been given the ability to even purchase a fucking house on this side unless we bust our ass and work 4 jobs. You see? You know, the so-called white man passes their homes and their finances down to their children. We're not given that opportunity. You know, it's hard as shit for a so-called black man to buy a house, a nice one anyway. You want to give them a trashy ass fucking $60,000 house down in the hood full of fucking rats and roaches with a crack house next door? Yeah, that's fine. You can have that shit. You know? Go ahead, brother.
As for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied. Then I await with thy likeness.
Mm-hmm. What Isaiah 3 and 1?
Isaiah 3 and 1. For behold, Yahweh of hosts does take away from Jerusalem and from Judah.
Jerusalem and Judah, the northern and southern kingdom. That's the Latinos or the northern, Latinos and Native American Indians will be the northern kingdom, and the southern kingdom will be Judah. Go ahead.
The stay and the staff.
The stay and the staff. That's protection. Okay, go ahead.
The whole stay of water.
That's all right, brother.
Judah, the stay and the staff. The whole stay of bread and the whole state of water.
The whole state of bread and the whole state of water. What's getting ready to happen now with these grocery stores? All shelves becoming emptier and emptier every day.
Yep.
What's happening? Who's going to fill that first? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Esau's down here waiting for antebellys to open so they can pay $60 for fucking breakfast. Yeah. All the grocery stores that got food of them. Now, see, we ain't doing too bad here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. All right, then. We ain't doing too bad in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, but there's other states out here and other cities out here that if you go in the hood, their grocery stores are empty as fuck. But you go to the damn white man's neighborhood, that shit they got food on the shelves for the most part. They might be paying a little bit more, but they got their food. But the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians will fill this first. Go ahead, brother. Go to Jeremiah 30 and 7.
Jeremiah 30, verse 7. At last, start at 40.
Yep, go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 30 and 4. And these are the words that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah.
Mm-hmm.
For thus says Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
It's a voice of trembling of fear, not of peace. What we out here telling you, there ain't going to be no peace, man. It's getting ready to get hellish out here. Okay? Go ahead.
Ask ye now and see whether a man doesn't travel with child.
The man travails with child. That means that there's going to be men out here screaming and hollering and in pain and agony because of that fear, like a damn woman having a baby. Okay, go ahead.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail.
That man having a baby is going to be like he's having a baby, man. Scared as hell. Curled up in a goddamn fetal position. Go ahead.
And all faces are turned into paleness. At last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
There was never a day like the days that are coming on this earth, man. Okay?
Ooh.
70 AD, and I heard, I was listening to one of the brothers on video, and the brother brought up a good point about 70 AD being the time of Jacob's trouble. And the brother was like, well, how could that be if the angel Michael didn't stand up for them at that time? Because Michael's going to have to come back, man, and stand up for the elect, man, of Israel when this shit starts going down out here. He didn't do that then. You see? He didn't do that then. But he's going to have to do it in this time, man, because it's going to get that bad.
Yep.
You know, it's going to make 70 AD look like a walk in the park. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble, the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are getting ready to see who their true enemy is, man. Okay? They're going to see who really has the fucking horns on this earth. It ain't no damn red man with a pitchfork underground with a onesie on, a red fucking onesie on. It ain't going to happen. They're going to see that the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay? They're going to get ready, that these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are getting ready to go through some shit. And that sword, that man that was given that sword as a blessing, Esau, his family, his children, are getting ready to put hell on you. Go ahead, brother.
But he shall be saved out of it.
But he, the elect, that he is talking about the 1/3, man, which includes the 144,000. they're going to be saved out of this thing. Okay? By the skin on their teeth. The scriptures talks about how the elect shall scarcely be saved. You see? That's by the skin on their teeth, man. You know? What's up, brother? Zechariah 13, 8 and 9. Because we're going to prove that the 1/3 man is going to be left, but two-thirds are going to be left, but 1/3 is going to be taken out of here. All right? Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
2/3 of Israel. Go ahead.
But the third shall be left therein.
That third shall be left therein. And 2/3 are going to be cut off and die. Where? In Jacob's trouble. Okay? We just read that there's going to be a time like none other. You see? Go ahead.
And I will bring the third part through the fire. And I will refine them as silver is refined.
I will bring the third part through the fire. That we're going to be tried like gold in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Because we're going to go through some shit too, man. We're going to go through hell. What's up, brother? All right. Yeah, the 1/3 man are going to be scarcely saved, man. But we got, that's just that test that we're going to have to go through. Go ahead, brother.
And I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, it is Yahweh, my power.
Jeremiah 30, read 7 to 11. I know you just read 7. Did you read? You only read 7 that time, didn't you?
Jeremiah 30 and 7?
Yeah, and then read to 11 this time.
Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, says Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
I will break his yoke. Who is the his? That's Esau. He's going to break Esau's yoke off the children of Israel's neck. The so-called white man is not going to be over the black, Latino, and Native American Indians no more. Smile about that. Go ahead,
I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
And strangers aren't going to serve themselves no more of the children of Israel. There aren't going to be any goddamn bodegas owned by Ishmael and Elam in the hood, selling fried pork chops to the brothers. Ain't going to be happening. Okay, you people are going to be servants, man. All these the nation of Edom, Elam, Moab, Ammon, Ishmael. You're going to be fucking servants in the kingdom of heaven, man. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be ruling over shit. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
And they shall serve the Lord their God, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
And that's what we're going to do. We're going to be serving the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're going to serve Yahweh Shai. Okay? King David is going to be our king. Then you're going to have the 12. Then you're going to have the 144,000. And you're going to have the rest of Israel that's going to come back in childbirth. Okay? There's going to be order in the kingdom, man. And we're going to rule over these other nations with an iron rod. You're going to be in fucking order, period. Go ahead.
Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, says Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar.
Neither be dismayed. Go ahead, brother.
And thy seed from the land of their captivity.
Thy seed from the land of their captivity. What captivity are we in right now? The seventh and final captivity, man. Okay? Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is that which follows. Because Esau's world is ending right now. We can see that. It's plain and simple. There ain't no getting around it. Go ahead, brother.
From the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
That's right. What did I just get done saying? We're gonna be ruling over you people with an iron fucking rod, and ain't nobody gonna scare us on this fucking earth ever again. Okay? Ain't gonna be no boogeyman and shit, man, that we gotta worry about anymore. Ever. Go ahead, brother.
For I am with thee, says Yahushua, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee.
I make a full end means that he's going to take away their power, man. Okay? Because the only nation that's going to get destroyed at the end of that 1,000 years of captivity is the nation of Edom. Okay? The so-called white man is going to be destroyed at the end of the 1,000 years that they're in slavery, man. And all the other nations ain't ever going to have power again. So he's going to make a full end of their power on this earth. Go ahead, brother.
Whether I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
I will correct thee in measure. Okay? When he's talking about correcting us in measure, that means that 2/3, man, 2 parts that are going to get destroyed here. Okay? And the hell that the 1/3 is going to endure, man. They're going to be tried, man, like gold in the fire, but they're going to come through it, man. Okay? Got any more on that? Lamentations 4, read 8 and 9.
Lamentations 4 and 8. Their visage, their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones.
This is talking about famine, man. This is what's going to happen to a lot of our people. They're going to die from famine. Go ahead.
It is withered. It is become like a stick. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
So when you're talking about when it's talking about their visage is blacker than coal and their skin is withered and they're skinny, that's a famine. When you're dying from starvation, that's a very harsh and painful way to die. Okay? So then it says that what's up, man? It says that they that are killed with the sword are better off than them that die from hunger. Because a death from a bullet or a bomb or a missile is better than starving to death. That's what the scripture's saying. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field.
That's right. You're going to be wanting to eat something and you're not going to be able to because there ain't going to be no food. Okay? A lot of these people's food is going to be their neighbors. It's going to be either their neighbor's food or their neighbors. That's what the food is going to be very soon out here. Okay? And a lot of our people are going to die during the race riots, during trying to get food, fighting for their life during these race riots that are coming. Okay? So a lot of the people that die from the sword are better off than them that die from hunger because a lot of our people are going to die from hunger, man. Go ahead,
The hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children.
The women have sodden their own children. We talked about this before. A lot of these, back in the day, during Assyria and 70 AD, what happened? These people were eating their own goddamn children. What do you think is going to happen out here when these people start getting desperate? You know? They're going to start eating their own people, man. It's going to happen. And you people think everything is fucking beautiful out here. It's going to be a fucking horror show out here soon, man. It's going to be the scariest goddamn movie you ever seen in real life. Go ahead, brother.
They were their meat in
Put
the
some fucking earphones on if you don't want to hear what we're saying, because I'm going to keep talking loud as I fucking want to out here. I don't got no megaphone. Go ahead, brother. Fuck out of here.
They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
All right. James 4 and 8. You know, we don't come out here to spare nobody's feelings, man. We ain't going to do that. The scriptures say to cry loud and spare not. So we're going to talk loud, and we don't give a fuck if your feelings is hurt. That we telling you America's getting ready to go into a hellish situation, man. We don't give a damn. We've been waiting for this our whole fucking life, man, through the spirit. Go ahead, brother.
James 4 and 8.
Fucking feminine ass ear, nigga. Go ahead, brother.
Draw nigh to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and he will draw nigh to you.
Now you better get closer to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua if you're a so-called Black Latino or Native American Indian. Okay? Because you're gonna need his help, man, when all this hell starts coming to this place. Go ahead, brother.
Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
You double-minded. You men that are on the fence. You know, you want to teach the MOTB, but you don't want to teach it properly. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness.
Let your laughter be turned to mourning, man. Now, we still laugh. We always have a good time. I see somebody get hurt on a video, I laugh my ass off sometimes. It's funny.
Hey.
You know? But we still have problems too, man. We're still men. We get sick. We get hurt. You know what I mean? We get up and go to work every day. Our knees might be hurting, our fucking backs. And hit this proud ass fucking Edomite over here in his car smiling and laughing like we over here, like we a joke. Well, he's gonna see a fight. He's gonna see some real funny shit soon when somebody's kicking his door down and smashing his fucking wife and his daughter right in front of his face while he's duct taped. Go ahead, Shit. That's what I'm talking about, man. They still got that proud ass look on their face, but that's what the Most High did to the Egyptian king. Okay? He hardened his heart. So all of you Edomites, man, your hearts are being hardened, man. You know? You're still being proud as hell. But the Most High is going to humble the shit out your ass real soon, man. James, did I see James 4 and 8?
Yep.
All right, brother.
I read James 4 and 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. 5 and 8, brother. You know, the Most High is going to humble you people, man. He's going to humble. He's working on you right now to see how you're going to react. But he's really trying to get the attention of the elect. But the rest of you people are going to be humbled, man. You can bet your ass on that. Go ahead, brother.
James 5 and 8. Be ye also patient. Establish your hearts for the coming of Yahushua draweth nigh.
Establish your hearts, man. Get your head that your heart goes back to your life, which is your mind. You know? Better get your mind together, man. Get your thoughts together. What manner of person ought you be, man, when these things start to take place? Because the Most High is definitely coming. He's getting ready to send his son very soon. And the angels. And then this wait till the 144,000 get their spiritual power. You know, Lord willing, I'm one of those men. Because I'm telling you, I want to punch some heads off out here. Go ahead,
Be ye also. That was it.
Oh, it's a lot here. Amos 3 and 6.
Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
And we're blowing the trumpet right now by bringing these scriptures out. Go ahead.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord had not done it?
Oh, man, why'd that person die? He was a good person. Well, who's born being innocent, man? Who is ever born being innocent? We are all here to be judged. You've been here before. Okay? You go in front of the Most High after you die, you're judged, and then you sent back here on the earth to carry out that judgment. You know? Your spirit don't stay in heaven forever and ever and ever and ever, or in hell forever and ever. That's a bunch of bullshit. Why the fuck you think that the elites pass down all their wealth to their children? Because they know they come back. Why do you think they hoard that wealth? Because they want that shit when they come back, because they know this. They spin that bullshit that you go to heaven and you stay there forever. And if you're bad, you go to hell. Well, they're the worst fucking people on the earth. You know what I'm saying? And they know that's the reason why they continue to pass their wealth down to generational wealth. That's what it's called. Because they know they come back after the third and fourth generation. Go ahead.
Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servant.
And he's been revealing his secrets to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. How Apostle Tahar deems every year after year after year a certain term, and it comes to fruition, man. This is the year he named this one the year of turn up. What has been going on all year? It's been turning the fuck up. Okay? So this is what he's talking about when he's talking about he reveals his secrets to his servants, the prophets. That's why we give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. You see? Because they pass that down to the elders, the bishops, okay? And all the other brothers that are following the doctrine that they teach. You see, that's how that works. That's called order, man. Go ahead, brother. That was it? Jeremiah 28:8. So because he gives his servants his secrets, what are we supposed to do with that? We're supposed to come out here and teach. Okay? Mainly to the children of Israel. But we're teaching the other nations what their fate is in this thing. Okay? Because they do have one. They have a fate. They have an ending, man. You see? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me, before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war.
Against many countries and great kingdoms. Go ahead.
And against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And that's what we're doing, man. Cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and tell thy people their transgressions, man. So we're going to come out here and tell you that war, pestilence, and all hell is getting ready to break loose in this place, and you better get your shit together, man. And just so you know that the scriptures talk about the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. They come back time and time again. Okay? Just period, point blank. I was at home, matter of fact, and thinking about how the Christian church talks about, going to heaven and being there forever, like I just said a few minutes ago. But if you think about what the scriptures talks about, the seed of the serpent and the seed of the woman, we're going to have enmity. Okay? Then it talks about the that we come back after the third and fourth generation. But so that enmity and going into that seed line, we understand that what the scriptures talk about when it says that Adam came back as Isaac. Okay? Isaac came back as Melchizedek. Melchizedek came back as Solomon. Okay? Solomon came back as Yahushua. You see what I mean? We understand that. That's the secrets being given to the servants of the Most High. But you simple ass people don't understand that when you see something strange like this, it's not normal because of the technology that's going on right now. Back then, we understood what was going on. We understood that the prophets came back in their lots. Okay? But these simple ass people, they look at us like foolish. Yeah, we are fools for Yahweh's sake.
That's right.
You see? And you're going to find out that there have been prophets among you, man. You know, there are many false prophets, but you're going to find out that there were true prophets out here among you. Okay? And a lot of, and that's going to be to the detriment of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that didn't want to get right. You know, you want to wait to the last minute, and the Most High is going to kill your ass, man. You got him on that?
Jeremiah 28:9. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord had truly sent him.
You see? Sirach 39. Read 23 to 31.
Ecclesiasticus 39:23. As he had turned the waters into saltiness, so shall the heathen inherit his wrath.
Mm-hmm.
As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are the stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
His ways are plain to the holy, man. Go ahead, brother.
For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners.
That's right. And a lot of you sinners, a lot of you people that still want to break the law, statutes, and commandments, and we can't keep them all. Simple as that. But we try to keep the most that we can to the best of our ability. You know? That's that grace period that's being talked about in the Bible. You know, you're only gonna be, saved through the grace, man. But you have to have works, man, along with that faith and them works. You see? Go ahead, brother.
The principal thing for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing.
Mm-hmm.
All these things are for good to the godly.
The simple things, man, in life. Okay? Abuse the world, don't abuse it. Go ahead, brother.
So the sinners, they are turned into evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
And there's a lot of spirits out here that are created for vengeance, man. You're starting to see that. Okay, and it's going to get way worse. Go ahead, brother.
Which in their fury lay on sore strokes in the time of destruction. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in the fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
In the time of destruction, man, and they're going to appease the wrath of the Most High. Okay? They want to do the will of Yahweh. That's what they were made for, man. Those spirits that were created for vengeance. We talk about this before, man. When we talk about, brothers, these dudes out here that shoot people. Then when they're in the jail cell, they trying to figure out what the hell happened. You know? They wake up the next day and don't realize that they're in jail for murder. Why? Because the spirit jumped on their ass. You see? That's how that works, man. A spirit can jump in the animal. Matter of fact, I just did a video. I didn't do the video, but I saw a video and I was going to upload it, but I'm going to have to look for it again. Because I had to take it out of my phone. You know, they don't make these phones with a lot of space. But this motherfucking old man was walking into a lion cage, and that lion snatched his old ass up, and his family was there videotaping and screaming and hollering, somebody help. It's like, why was he even in there? You know what I mean? Yo, this big ass male lion snatched this old man's ass up, man, and just dragged him back into the bushes. You know what I'm saying?
He had his way with him.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know? And these animals are starting. I seen another video where a little ass monkey. This dude, I don't know what he did to this monkey, man, but that monkey snatched a piece of his skin right here, on the side of his right here, and peeled his shit back. I mean, he peeled his cat.
He killed his cat.
Yo, he literally peeled his cat back. You know, these are the spirits that are created for vengeance, man. You know, the Most High ain't playing with you people, man. You know what I mean? It's not going to just be people. It's going to be animals. It's going to be nature itself, man. You know, you might be trying to hide in the woods and a fucking tree will fall on you while you're sleeping at night, man. You know, this is the kind of shit that this is judgment, man. You know what I mean? And you might not even die, but you might be under the tree stuck for days with ants and every fucking thing else eating at you. Woo! You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
What's up, man? How you doing? All right. What's going on? And this the kind of judgments that are going to be coming onto this earth. Yeah, sucker. Hey, you know what? Never mind.
What he said?
He said some old dumb shit, man. Yo, Esau funny as hell, man. I can't wait to get them in the kingdom, bro. I just can't. You got any more on that? Let's get back to the scriptures.
Ecclesiasticus 39 to 29.
Mm-hmm.
Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Fire, hell, and death, man. Created for vengeance. What I say, you might be in the woods trying to hide and a tree will fall on you. And you're stuck there for days, man. Dying slowly. Go ahead.
Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction.
Teeth of wild beasts. What I just said about the old man getting dragged back in the bushes while his family watched by a lion. You see? And the sword, man. Look at all these mass shootings happening, man. What the hell is that all about? You know? We don't know. But we're going to find out because it's going to get worse, man. You know, with everything that's happening right now, the pandemic, you know, they holding up cargo ships off the coast so that the goods can't get into the country. War in the two of the main wheat producers, Russia and Ukraine, at fucking war right now with each other. You know, and now there's no wheat coming from those two countries. That's orchestrated famine, man. You know, they planned all these things, man, to set this whole scenario up, to cause confusion, to cause all these people to be at each other's necks, and it's not going to get better. It's going to get way worse. You see? Now they're talking about taking these people's guns. You know? That's going to start a civil war in this country, whether they know it or not. Well, they know it. That's what the plan is. Order out of chaos. You see? They create situations, cause a reaction, and then they come with the solution. What's that? The Hegelian dialect? Yeah. You know, problem, action, reaction, solution. You know, that's what they're doing right now. You see? You got any more on that?
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Ecclesiasticus 39 and 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth. When need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
They shall not transgress his word. So when these spirits of vengeance are really pushed out here onto this earth, okay, when that other realm starts really opening up on this earth, man, you're going to see a lot of people getting put to death. You see? Because that realm is getting ready to open wide open, man. And those spirits of vengeance, they're going to come down here, and just like the scriptures say, they're not going to transgress the will of the Most High. They're going to do his bidding. Okay? They're going to do it wonderfully, man. Is that it on that, bro? Proverbs 29 and 1. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Proverbs 29 and 1. He that being often reproved harden his neck,
Mm-hmm.
shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the righteous, the children of Israel, go ahead.
But when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn.
The wicked. Who are the wicked right now? The Psalms, the 83rd chapter crew, starting with the nation of Edom. Okay? The Edomites, the so-called white man. Okay? They're in authority right now, man, and everything is mourning. Okay? The animals, the trees, the air, the water, everything. Everything's been destroyed, man. Everything's been turned upside down in this place. And why? Because the nation of Edom.
Yep.
They have destroyed this whole goddamn earth, man. You know?
Yep.
And now they want peace. But they're not gonna get any fucking peace, man. They can't. The Most High is not gonna allow them to get any peace. You know, because of all of their wickedness that they've performed on this earth, man. You know? Can't breathe. Fucking nose stopped up every morning I wake up. Can't drink the water out of the spigot. Don't know what the hell you're eating half the time. You know? Got Bill Gates making goddamn synthetic beef. Artificial baby formula.
Yep.
You see?
This man gotta go.
It's like, come on, man. In the midst of a baby formula shortage, Bill Gates now has synthetic baby formula that he's trying to sell to you people to give to your kids. You know? I mean, you people are wicked as hell, man. You know? You're out here protesting about abortions, being able to have abortions, and then on the other hand, you're crying about kids being killed in the fucking school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to kill kids, but you don't want to kill kids. That shit don't make no fucking sense. You know? Oh, I want to have an abortion, but I'm going to go protest about guns being taken away because too many people are getting killed. You know? Get the fuck out of here, man. That don't even make sense. You know? That's the nation of Edom, man, causing a lot of goddamn confusion on this earth. They need to be taken down, and that's it. As simple as that. You got any more on that,
Okay. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Mm-hmm.
But when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoice his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance.
Mm-hmm. That's it. What was that?
Proverbs.
Oh, Proverbs 29 and 1. Job 4, read 7 and 9.
Job 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish, being innocent.
Whoever perished being innocent. So we talk about all of these mass shootings, all poor children. These children have been here before. They committed sins. They came back. They have a judgment, man, to carry out. Okay? Now, I felt horrible, man, that somebody went into a school and killed kids. That shit is not cool. I have children of my own. Would I want to see that happen? Hell no. You know? But there's a lot of things that are going on this earth right now. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of what you would consider innocent people are going to be getting killed, and you're gonna feel so sorry for them, and you're gonna want other things to be done that are going to cause a reaction. You see, this is what they're trying to do. But there's going to be a lot of innocent, what so-called innocent people, man. And like I said, we come back for our judgment. So all these people that you consider innocent may have been wicked as hell in their past life, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, even as I have seen that they, even as I have seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. But the blast of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed.
Sirach 27 and 28. Some of our people, man. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Ecclesiasticus 27:25. Whoso casteth a stone on high, casteth on his own head, and a deceitful stroke shall make wounds. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein.
And that's Esau digging his pits right now. He's digging a whole lot of pits right now. Okay? Yeah, what's that movie called? Holes? Yeah, that motherfucker's digging a whole lot of holes right now for you people to fall in, man. You know, but if the blind leadeth the blind, then they shall both fall into a ditch. And right now, I mean, the brothers of Great Millstone, or apostles and elders of Great Millstone, are not the ones that are blind, man. Okay? They can see physically and through the spirit. Yeah? So we going to be all right, man, because the rest of you are going to fall into the holes along with Esau, because his ass is falling in too. Go ahead, brother.
Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh.
He that worketh mischief. Now, who is working mischief right now? The nation of Edom. What does the scripture say? Through his policies, he shall cause craft to prosper. You see? And what are his policies, man? His laws that he's writing right now, his legislation. And he's causing craft to prosper through his legislation, through his mandates. Yeah. You see? All of those things, man, are mischief. It's wicked as hell, a lot of the stuff that he's doing. Because he wants to set up a system of total control over the people, man. And those are the pits that he's digging, those holes that he's digging for people to fall into. You see? When you don't have no food, when you don't have all the things that you need, who are you going to run to? You're going to run to the government. You're going to run to them for help. And what are they going to want? They're going to want your total obedience. They want you to be a perpetual slave, man. A digital bondage is coming to these people, and if they don't get right, if they don't come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, what's going to happen to them?
Yep.
They're going to fall into that pit, that ditch, that hole that's been dug through the policies of this fucking wicked-ass nation, man.
Yep.
Okay? Through the mandates of this wicked nation. The MOTP is coming. Okay? All hell is getting ready to break loose on this earth. And if you keep on playing with the Most High, you're going to fall into those holes. And after you fall into those holes and become that perpetual slave, the Most High is going to put your ass to death through thermonuclear fire. Go ahead, brother.
Mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them.
Vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait. That's what's coming, man. Go ahead, brother.
They that rejoice at the fall of the righteous shall be taken in a snare, and anguish shall consume them before they die.
The fall of the righteous. Who are the righteous right now? The apostles, elders of Great Millstone on down. Brothers like ourselves, man. that are on the street corners, man, teaching this word. Okay? If you plot our falls, man, the Most High is going to take you, man. You plot our death, the Most High is going to kill your ass. You see? That's how these things are getting ready to start working. You know? How many people have I seen mock the messenger, okay, on this side, and something happened to their ass? Okay? That's what's coming. Judgment. Immediate judgment. Go ahead, brother.
Malice and wrath, even these are abominations, and the simple man shall have them both.
Uh-huh. Galatians 6 and 7.
Galatians 6 and 7, and it reads, Be not deceitful. Yahushua is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
He that soweth to the Spirit. What are we sowing to right now? We're sowing through the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Okay? Yeah, we got things that we like on this earth, of course. A decent running car, nice looking car, half decent home. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna cast all our damn chips into that basket, man. We're gonna cast more chips into the basket of the Spirit of the Most High, man. Into this word. Into salvation from the hell that's coming from this place to this place, man. You know? We're gonna heap our treasures into heaven, man, instead of on this earth. You see? Go ahead, brother. Sirach 21, read 1 to 3.
Ecclesiasticus 21 and 1. My son, hast thou sinned? Do so no more, but ask pardon for thy former sins.
Ask pardon for thy former sins. Okay? We want to come back. We want to get away from all the things we did when we were out here on the streets, acting like niggas. Okay? We don't want to be that man anymore, man. You see? We don't want to be. We don't want to be caught up in the affairs of this damn life, man. We want to be caught up in the things of the life that's going to come. Okay? We want our treasures in heaven, man. And those treasures that are going to be in heaven are actually going to be on this earth. Because all the gold that's all hoarded up, hidden by the elites, we're going to get that shit, man. We're going to have our hand. We're going to spend it. We're going to wear it. Okay? We're going to do things with that. We're not going to hide the gold that they have, man, when we get the kingdom of heaven. We're not going to hoard it and put it in a damn basement or in a cave in a fucking side of a mountain somewhere, trying to save it for a rainy day. Well, they actually are saving it for their rainy day because it's getting ready to rain hard on these people, man. The elite's going to have problems real soon. You see? Go ahead,
Good morning.
Hello. Yeah, you got damn right they are. Certain parts of the kingdom, you fuck, yes, sir.
Ecclesiasticus 21 and 2. Flee from the sin as from the face of a serpent.
Mm-hmm.
For if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men. All iniquity is as a two-edged sword. The wounds whereof cannot be healed.
That's it.
Yeah, that was 1 through 3.
Yeah, go to 5, Sirach 5, and read 1 to 7. Sirach.
Ecclesiasticus 5 and 1. Set thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. And say not, who shall control me for my works? For Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm have happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
The Lord is long suffering. So what is that? It's talking about just because you got away with all the bullshit and you continue to do all the wickedness that you've been doing, okay? From the nation of Edom, Elam, Moab, Ammon, the rest of you damn people, and the 2/3, you know, he's not going to let you go, man. He's not going to acquit your ass. He's not going to acquit the wicked. Just because he's long suffering and this judgment is taking a long time, it's not going to let up on you people. Go ahead.
Concerning, it's not proposition, is it? Proposition.
No, propitiation.
Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin, and say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified through the multitude of my sins.
Yep.
For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation.
Indignation.
Yeah. Resisteth upon sinners.
And that indignation is his righteous anger, man. So you adding sin upon sin, okay? That's the both sides going. He's allowing you to do this, man, for a reason. You know, because when his men are out here telling you to stop sinning, his men are out here telling you to come back, the children of Israel to come back to the Holy Scriptures, to come back to being an Israelite, not a damn African American, not a fucking Cuban or a Dominican or a Mexican, but you're an Israelite, man, from the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, stop having continuing to sin and come back to this truth. That's what he's trying to do right now. He's trying to show you mercy. You know? And it's funny that this sign blew out and I picked it up because this is what's coming to this place, man. A lot of hell. More 911s, okay? More mass shootings. You see? A lot of running and screaming. You see? That's what's coming to this place, man. Concentration camps, torture, black sites where they're going to be torturing people's asses. You see? Yeah, that's what's coming to America, man. You people better go buy some real good running shoes, man. I'm telling you. You better buy the best fucking running shoes you can find. Because you're going to be doing a lot of it. Go ahead,
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day.
Make no tarrying. You better hurry up. Okay? You better hurry your ass up and come back to the Most High, man, because he's getting ready to destroy this place. If you can't see, go ahead, brother.
And put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come.
All right, brother. Sorry, y'all.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
In thy security thou shalt be destroyed. What do these people think? That everything is fine right now? You see? My wife was leaving work yesterday. She couldn't get out because there was so much goddamn traffic over there. You know? Because everybody's still out shopping. Everybody's still out having lunch and brunch. Everything's just fine, man. But suddenly destruction is going to come. The Most High is getting ready to destroy this place, and these people are not ready for what's coming to them. You see? But they want to eyeball us, and we're the problem. You know? When we're trying to tell, we're actually telling even the heathens what they need to do. We're trying to tell all these other nations outside of Israel what they need to do to get ready for their judgment. You see? Prepare yourselves, man, for what's coming. But they still look at us like we're the problem. We're really trying to help you out, so you can save your life for 1 more hour. Okay? Because that's about all the fuck you got. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity.
That was it. Luke 13, read 1 to 5.
Luke 13,
1 to 5.
Luke 13 and 1. There were present at the season some that told him of the Galileans whose blood Pilate had mingled with their sacrifices. And Yahushua answered said unto them, Suppose ye that these Galileans were sinners above all Galileans, because they suffered such things? I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish.
Mm-hmm. It's talking about the tower that fell on the people that were working, okay? And they asked, these were good men. Why did they die like the rest? You see? And he said that, basically, you better get your shit together, or just because you may look like you're a good person and you're doing all the things that are righteous to the eyes of these people on this earth, you may die the same way as a horrible sinner, man. Your sins may be different than the other person's sin. You may not even know you're sinning because you don't understand the scriptures. You see? Got it on there?
Luke 13 and 4. Or those 18 upon whom this tower of Siloam fell and slew them, think ye that they were sinners above all men that dwelt on Jerusalem?
You see? Were they sinners above all men because of this? Probably not. Go ahead.
I tell you, nay, but except ye repent, ye shall all likewise perish.
Exactly.
So 3 down to 5, right?
Yep.
That was it.
Zephaniah 2, 1 to 3. All right, brother.
You coming out? It's nice. Tell you the artist, you ain't got to sound all fucking serious. You just got an attitude that quick. I heard you talking and I heard you acting like you was a man and shit was people. But I was trying to talk to you.
The nigga woman.
Yeah? Hey, man. That's what I told you. Hey, man, when all hell starts breaking loose out here, they're going to be screaming. I told you, man, that one, what was that? During the towers, when the towers fell, and that one, it was like all the dust and shit was all over the place. All you can hear is a black woman in the background screaming, "Help me! Somebody help me!" Yeah, that's what we're gonna be hearing out here, man. Be in the grocery stores, talking all fucking loud.
Yep.
Telling all their business. Girl, I ain't buy that bag of weed for that nigga no more, cuz it's like, well, yo. What you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Yep.
Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nations not desired.
Gather yourself together, O nation not desired, the children of Israel. Go ahead.
Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce anger of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai come upon you.
Before the fierce anger. What's getting ready to happen? The Most High's fierce anger, man. Okay? It's getting ready to come upon these people, man. Mainly the children of Israel. You know, for judgment and correction. Go ahead, brother.
Before the day of Yahweh's anger come upon you. Seek ye Yahweh, all ye meek of the earth.
Seek ye Yahweh, the meek of the earth. And who are we? We are the meek, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the
Sorry, bro.
It may ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh's anger.
Yes, seek meekness, man. Seek righteousness and meekness, man. Okay? The scriptures say, what manner of person ought ye be in that day, man? Okay? The day is the fierce anger of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. That's the day we're talking about. Okay? The Jacob's trouble. You know? We have to seek meekness, man, and righteousness before this day comes, man. Or we're going to get caught up in this. All right? And I know I'm not trying to get caught up in this shit. I know this brother ain't trying to get caught up in it.
No smoke.
You know?
Literally.
That's right. Because that's what a lot of these people going to get, fire and goddamn brimstone, man. Mad smoke, man. Matter of fact, they're going to be the smoke and the dust. You know? Because they're going to get smoked. They're going to get beat to powder, man, by these nuclear bombs, man. They're going to be dried instantly. Instant dry. You know? Yeah, we were actually done.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That was our last one. So, I mean, if you want to bring out something.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, well. You got anything else? Was that it on there?
Con. I think that was it.
All right.
What verse was that? Galatians.
Yeah, go back to, I wanted to see something. Go back to Sirach and read Sirach 5 and 3. Lucky. I think I missed something because I wanted to make a point because, you know, a lot of our people, man, you know, because we're out here teaching this truth, you know what I mean? A lot of our people right now are actually, you know, they still talking shit, man. They still got that pride demon on them. You know, they don't want to come out here and ask questions. All they want to do is sit in the cut, you know, in the barber shops and the beauty shops, nail shops, or what have you, you know, and talk about how bad are people that, hey, how's it going, brother? How bad are people that the brothers that are out here teaching the downfall of America, you know, if that's what the scriptures say, that's what we're bringing out. We're not bringing out anything else. But, you know, these people that are talking all this shit, you know, they're gonna have to pay for that. Okay? Bless you. Never you ready, bro.
Ecclesiasticus 5 and 3. And say not, who shall control me for my works? For Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, will surely revenge thy pride.
He will surely revenge thy pride. So all of you people that are talking all of that shit, being proud, you know, mainly you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the Most High is going to revenge that, man. Everything that you say, you're going to have to pay account for. Everything. Okay? Everything that's coming out of your funky ass mouth, you're going to have to pay for it, man. You know? Talking to the 12 tribes of Israel, the blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, yeah? So you just keep on talking, yeah? Because the more the merrier, man, because that leaves a lot of room for me to get saved out of this place. You know, shit. You want to keep being wicked? Hey, man, give me my opportunity, man. You know? Even though I'm out here teaching the truth, you know what I mean? I may have to die on this side. You know? But if you people out there want to keep on being wicked, man, you're giving me a better chance. So, you got anything else, brother?
That's it.
Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the Akim, the Akwathium, and that speckled bird that's listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.